What's up, you guys? It's like my fifth vlog, I think. Yeah, I think five, six, four. Mm. I don't know. Today I'm gonna switch it up for the vlog. I'm gonna actually show y'all what I'm doing. I'm working out today. So, yeah, let's get started. Transition. This is not a transition. Anyways, the topic of the video, right? I'm not a very insecure person, right? I've always been kind of confident in myself. Um, at least these past couple years, like a year or so. Like I wouldn't necessarily say I have insecurities or that I'm really insecure, like a lot. I definitely think yeah, I'm humble enough. Like I'm definitely confident enough to know that I'm somewhat attractive, but I'm humble enough to know I'm not like the most handsome or sexy man in the world, but that's okay to me, you know? But just like human, there are some things that I'm insecure about. And of course, back then I was way more insecure, like a lot more, because I was a little bit more chubby. Now, when I say I'm insecure now, you're probably wondering, what are you insecure about? First thought comes to mind, maybe the little fat, the little fat, maybe the face fat. I got rid of that, so that's good. Something I've been insecure, I guess, is my ears and my lips. And it's such a strange thing. Every time I tell people this, nobody believes me because it's such a weird thing. But I remember when I was younger, it was probably no, it's probably second or third grade. Yeah, I think like third grade. Uh, our class was doing, I guess, some shit with animals. I remember I went like with like this with my ears, and some kid made a joke, and they're like, "Oh, he looked like a monkey," But I've always been like insecure about. I've always been a little insecure about my ears, cause ever since I got made fun of for looking like a monkey, it's like all the time when somebody brings up my ears, I don't like my ears. That's such a weird thing to say. Like a lot of people like, bro, what? How are you insecure about your ears? I don't know. I just am, you know? Like my ears are too big. It's too big. Uh Pause. Ooh, yeah, new camera angle. Um I guess my ears have always been something I saw and I just didn't like. Describing my insecurities is weird, I guess, to other people. Like a couple minutes ago, I just got a fresh cut. You already know. And I wanted to take a picture. And it was weird because, like, the way I try to angle the camera, like, it always made my ears look big. By the way, this is wild to me. I'm going in the internet and I'm telling everybody my insecurity. I trust you guys way too much. But that's how I want to be. Because I want you to understand I'm human. I got shit too. Like, I make all these videos about positivity and don't let negativity. I ain't gonna lie. I've been letting too much negativity in my life affect me recently. And it sucks saying that. Because I wish it didn't. You know? Like, a lot of things been going recently. Like, I'm not one to speak about my feelings, even though I advocate it a lot in this channel. Like, I've never really told anyone, like, I have this problem. Like, I want someone to talk to. It just kind of like comes freely. Like, usually people, like, I'll get close with people and they'll tell me, they're like, I guess, trauma dump. I guess these big ass ears, they think I'm listening. I know I listen. As much as I talk, as much as I listen, it's still like it's weird to me. Like, of course, I can't solve everyone's problems. I can't save everyone. I can't save them all. You you really can't save everyone. My fault. Got a little emotional there. My fault. Like, I'm not someone to be very open about my feelings, but I want to advocate that. I want to change that. Of course, I think when I. Oh, no, I'm going to upload this on Wednesday. Remember. It's uploaded on Wednesday. June is men's mental was it mental health month. It's like awareness for us, and I want to show awareness on this channel, like on these videos, because that's something like relates to me because what I am, I'm a man. I'm a male. I'm a man. Anyways, though, I'm trying to be an influence. I'm trying to be like this role model to y'all. Like some of y'all might be older, I might be younger, but whatever, you know. I want to be a role model to those who don't have a role model, who don't have anyone to show them what's right, what's wrong. Like my big thing is that I want to help people go through stuff, you know. Want to help those who don't have anyone to help them, no one to talk to, no one to understand how they feel. I want to relate to y'all. A lot of people in my real life, in my friends, they always call me Andrew Tate and all that. But in reality, I'm not trying to be Andrew Tate. I'm not trying to be no copy. In reality, I've been trying to make these videos for about a year now. And I have proof. I have proof. I've been trying to record videos for the longest. I recorded a year ago. I went to the park and I just started like my feelings and I felt comfortable again. Like I felt, and I think that's what brought me back to making videos. Because there was a point in time where I made YouTube videos for like 4 or 5 years straight. I was just doing videos, YouTube videos. Of course, I was a kid, so I was just doing random shit. I wasn't really, I wasn't exactly strict discipline with it. I guess what you'd say. I only reached like 50 subscribers. This whole channel, in just the span that I've been doing these videos, I've reached 133 subscribers, which is amazing. At the time of recording this, which is fucking amazing. I can't congratulate y'all so much. To other people, it might be a small number, but you really see 133 people in one place. That's a fuck ton of people. It's like what, 4 or 5 classrooms. Um, that's crazy to me. Of course, I'm proud. I just know more and more the numbers gonna keep going, and whether we don't make progress one day, we're gonna make progress eventually. That's all that matters. Anyways, back to what I was saying about insecurities. Basically, and it's gonna sound a little sad. Um, God, I hate using this word. It's like it's a strong word, and I hate saying the word depression, but I kind of would say I was in a depressive state, even though I hate using that word. I probably was. I think it started during fuck. I don't even know when it started for real. All I know is it was really bad during quarantine. I started eating a lot, and I fell into the sin of gluttony. I think that's what it is, right? Where it was just every time I felt sad, I would eat. And that's why I probably got so fat because I kept eating. And now I'm laughing about this, but when it was happening, and if it's happening to you, like it's not a funny thing. Of course, like I try to laugh off like seriousness stuff. Like I laugh a lot and I hide it and I cope with it by just joking. I remember in 7th grade, we did a like quiz test, something about your mental health and stuff. And I remember they told us to be honest, and I was like, I'll be honest, I don't really care. So I was honest, and I went through the quiz, and I wrote like, do you feel like this and this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? And a lot of it was yes, and they got like worried about me, and they called this counselor, and they took me to this room, and they told me, you scored like very high or low, something like that on the test, and they said that I might like have depression, even though I wouldn't agree I had depression. I was just sad for a very long time. I think that's still a differentiate. Like I seemed happy, but I wasn't truly happy. Like it sounds so corny because I'm going through puberty, so it was more likely just teen angst, and I'm still kind of, I guess, going through it. This teen angst, depression, emo, you know. And right, they told me that I might have depression, and they asked me a couple of questions, and I remember the first question, I just started crying. I just started crying, and I told them like I had not liked a lot of the things I used to like, and that's because I quit YouTube. I quit playing American football. I quit doing a lot of the things I used to really do and I used to really enjoy, and I kind of just pushed it aside, and I just fell into like laziness. I fell into depression. It made me feel like there was something wrong with me, even though there wasn't. Or even though there, no, there wasn't. It sucks that I'm more honest to you guys, to random strangers on the internet, than I am to my own family, than I am with my own friends. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. And it's back to the story. So I stopped doing a lot of things that I love. Like a lot more stuff, of course, with it. Like a lot more stuff was going through. I'm not gonna get too deep or personal with it with y'all, because of course I want to keep my privacy aside from my YouTube. But it was just this whole like, I don't know who I am, and I guess I fell into that depressive state that I started working out. And the way I say with y'all, energy. I've always known this energy shit. I learned about energy, completely changed my life. I learned how energy isn't, you can't get rid of the energy. You feel hate, you feel agitated, you feel one way, you can't get rid of it, but you can transfer it, you know? Because once you get rid of it, it'll just come back like a boomerang. You know, whether that's in your environment, maybe your friend group, like if you have a bad habit. I'll talk way more in depth in another video, but basically, like I transfer my energy into the gym. At first, I started with my room, just doing push-ups, and then later and later, my dad bought me a lot of this stuff, and shout out to my dad. He's a good person at heart, of course. I love him. Both of my parents. I love both of my parents. Even though like I'm sometimes an asshole to them, I still love them. I still love my parents so fucking much. So much. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be anywhere here if it weren't for my parents. I fucking love them. Love them to death. Even I love my siblings even more. It's crazy, but I just transferred, and it sounds like so corny when I say like, put your time and energy into the gym and stuff, because everybody says the same thing, but it's the truth. You know, whether you're not trying to like reality, you're not trying to like get huge. Being just physically active and being fit, whether you're doing sports, you're just, matter of fact, just walking to the park, just being active. This shit helps so fucking much. During the summer, last summer, I spent it just going to the parks with my dog, and I absolutely fucking loved it. It was amazing, and I started losing some face fat. I started losing some fat. And I felt good about myself. I started feeling like I had worth, and I basically boosted my confidence. You know, and that knowing that any time I could fall back into my depressive state, it that will humbled me, and that's why I don't have such a big ego. And I've always tried to help others because I never really got the help. I guess technically with the school, they made me realize, but they didn't do anything to help me truly. They just asked me like, and I just told them. I guess that technically helped. I would have found out sooner or later, anyways. But I want to end this on a good note, which even though it seems like what you're going through is crazy, and I might not understand what you're going through, your friends, your family might not understand what you're going through, it's gonna be okay. And it sounds like it's such a corny thing to tell y'all, but you're gonna be okay. You will be okay. If you have to be alone to help yourself, be alone. If you have to do things, hope good habits, great, good things to make yourself feel better. If you have to cut people off, you have to stop a habit, anything, do it. You know, I want to let y'all know there's positivity anywhere. And what you put your mind to, you can achieve it. It sounds like such a corny thing. Of course, I'm tired of this BS motivational stuff. Bro, on some real shit, just stop being lazy. It is so fucking hard to get it through your mind that it is me who's doing it. Nobody else is doing this to me. I'm letting this affect me. And that's when I had like that realization. Of course, not all the advice is gonna help everyone, because not everyone is going through the same shit, but whatever helps. Whatever fucking helps. Remember that. Anyways, I love y'all. Take care. And remember, whatever we do, we're gonna get it through. Love y'all. Peace.